What?
Hello,
You don't have
everyone.
to.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Scott, joined by my
Oh.
co-hosts, Colin
Hello.
and
Ah,
Jacob.
yes. Huh?
Introduce
I'm.
yourself.
Oh, I'm Jacob. Yes.
Okay, so Colin, you want to get started with a topic, or should I pull up something?
I'm going to do something very controversial here. Very controversial, right? I'm pretty sure it's Charles Floyd, but
No, okay. Let's save
we...
that for a different part, but not within the first 2 minutes.
Okay.
So YouTube's algorithm does not execute us immediately.
Yeah. So, that's like my only topic I have currently. So,
Oh, okay. Let's do a simple thing. It would probably take us less than 10 minutes. 2 truths, 1 lie. It's a simple thing.
why... Yeah, okay, get people more to know about ourselves.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess you should start off.
I'm playing golf currently.
So he's not really focused on the podcast, he's more focused on getting
I'm
par.
I'm playing by myself in golf,
He's focused on improving his strokes.
and I'm playing on Xbox.
Anyways, start with your thing.
Those are my 3 things.
Wait, what were your 3 things?
I'm playing golf currently. I'm playing by myself, and I'm playing on Xbox.
So I know you very well. The fact that you're playing golf is the lie.
No, I actually am playing golf.
You're playing golf with friends.
Yep. And oh god, I'm playing Worms, Scott.
Oh, so you're definitely not playing by yourself. You're definitely playing with other people. You just joined a random lobby.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess here's what I'll do. I regret starting this podcast.
You don't.
I have trouble at sleeping at night,
That's true.
and I really want to get out of this house.
And
Those were my 3.
no. You said I regret starting this podcast. I have trouble sleeping at night.
And I
And
really want to get out of this house.
that third one's oh fuck.
Colin, I can hear your controller.
Shut up.
God, we came into this so unprepared.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I might as well explain why there was no podcast last week.
We had stuff to do.
Yes, we had stuff to do. I was not at my house. I was visiting family. Also, all of our schoolwork was due this week.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
What I find great is that one of our friends had to redo all his math work today.
Yeah, he had to redo all of his math work today. A day after it was due.
Mm-hmm. Requested by his math teacher.
Yep.
I think his math teacher is as dumb as him. No offense, Sean. Because I know you're watching this. God, it's just so empty without Jacob.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, there's a reason why we put his name in the center of Cass.
Yes.
Because he's basically the one controlling this.
That's true. How about we talk about our social awkwardness, you know?
How we don't go outside, even when it's not quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess now we have a reason to, because everything's on fire, but even before that,
Well,
we didn't have car.
what?
We don't have car. We don't have money.
Correct me. I don't have money. You do.
I only have 240 bucks, and I'm saving all that money.
I am broke. I literally have $0 to my name.
Time to change that. Hey, Colin, want $1?
Yeah, sure. PayPal me.
I don't have a PayPal.
Well, fuck you.
God, I'm just gonna draw an MS Paint image. Where's MS
So what
Paint?
else? What else are we gonna talk about?
I don't really know. Which might just think the first thing that comes to our minds.
How about Golf with Friends is on Game Pass.
Pog. I've already gone insane because of it.
No. Wait, who had a heart attack?
Okay, so you brought it up earlier in the podcast.
No. Someone in the background said he had a heart attack.
I was my dad. He's talking about Charles Floyd, or whatever his name was. Pink Floyd? Trying my best to recreate the Windows XP background on MS Paint.
I am playing golf.
These are two very different things.
Yep.
One is a masterpiece, and the other one
There's
is golf.
it is. What is this guy doing?
Oh, let's talk about the one hater we accidentally created because of a joke.
Yep.
The musical dragon. Second time we're bringing him up, and this time we're gonna try our best to bring it up in a polite way.
Well, I already read the comment section last time. So yeah, you guys are dead.
Yeah. Basically, we said some stuff as a joke. He took it the wrong way. Everything's now resolved.
As if you read the last podcast comment section, you would know.
Alright. I've been listening to some Bill Wirtz music.
You see?
You don't know who Bill Wirtz is?
Nope.
The history of the entire world, I guess.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I find it's kind of ironic that the last song he made before he left was "I Think I Might Quit," which is concerning until you find out it's actually just about school.
Yeah. Wait, did he quit? Egypt?
From the looks of it, I mean, he hasn't posted anything in a year. Bill Wirtz is there when we deserve him, but not here when we need him. It's actually kind of looking pretty good.
What is?
The thing I'm making MS Paint.
Good for you.
So you want to go with the light sky blue?
Yeah, the lights should be in like sky blue or crimson red, you know.
You're gonna make a blood ocean.
Gotta make that. Gotta get that vampire-esque feel in it.
It's the MS Paint background, Colin.
Exactly.
Listen up. I know you're trying to describe Bill Gates, but come on, man.
No.
Jacob's name in Red Dead is literally Bill Gates. Come on, dude.
That's true.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. I don't think Jacob's gonna arrive.
Okay, if we didn't how do I put this? If we didn't say our real names in the podcast, right? What would your name be like if you like
If
didn't
you
tell?
ever watch any of my actual content, you will realize I call myself Mark.
Well, I don't. You know this.
Yeah.
I'd call myself Glarberston Ford.
Dude,
Glarberston.
I got one of my friends actually got confused if what my name was. He thought Mark was my real name and Scott was an alien, and it was an alias. Whatever it's called.
Scott, I'm on the holy hand grenade level.
Yes.
No, not yes.
DS
How-
Volt. Oh yeah, we've also been playing a lot of For Honor recently.
Yeah, we have. So I'm a warden main. So
I am a
Orochi
Orochi main. With my secondary being Warden. Except I play a
and
lot more Warden.
off this Shigoki.
I suck at Shidoki. Don't bring up Shidoki. Please don't listen to me. It's the same fucking color. I need like a darker green. Yeah, like that.
Hello there.
Whoa.
Oh my god, he's actually here.
Just. Yeah, there we are. Okay.
How
I'm
was the
here.
yard work?
So we
Huh?
started. Yeah, how was your yard work?
Oh yeah,
I
I
can
need to
barely hear you.
we
Give me a
need to
second.
start again.
The yard boy for the second time in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, he was doing yard work.
I'm fine.
You sound dead, and you probably are.
I am.
How long were you out there for?
I woke up at, I think, at 11, and I went downstairs at 12. I didn't come inside until around 8.
8 hours of pure yard work? Oof.
It isn't the yard. When I mean yard work, I mean I was working in the yard at some points, but the majority of the time, like 6 hours, I was on the deck, like doing some treatment with like bleach. And I told Scott about all of this. I basically.
Yeah, I heard. I heard him.
Yeah, I have
Explain
a
it
bunch
to the
of
viewers.
bleach burns on like every single cut on my hands, and I have quite a few. So my hands are on fire right now.
Pour some water. Put some salt in it.
I'm not gonna put salt in my wounds.
So what you need to do is grab some ammonia and that bleach and mix it together.
No, because that's bioterrorism. That's like chemical warfare, Scott. I
Make
can't
the
do
mustard gas.
that. I'm not gonna make mustard gas.
Make it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Put it in the vents.
No, because that's gonna lead me into an entirely different war.
Oh no!
You're
Fuck.
probably gonna have to. Actually, no. That's subtle enough.
Oh yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what have you guys been discussing while I've been preoccupied?
Nothing. I had one topic, and Scott said leave it for the later in the video.
Okay. Well, you know what? I guess this is gonna.
Yeah, this is later. This is late enough.
Yep.
Scott,
So
Scott.
talk, you fuck.
Why?
Just talk. Just do it. Go.
Bring up the topic.
I don't.
Come on, dude.
But he's like, I don't know. I can't remember his first name. I can't remember. I know it was one of two.
What?
So it's either George. Okay, it's either George Floyd or Charles Floyd.
It's George Floyd. He was the man who was killed by the Minneapolis police officer.
Yeah.
He was now being charged with third-degree murder, in other words, manslaughter.
Yeah.
And the other 3 officers who witnessed it are fired as of this moment, and charges are, as of right now, yet to be announced. Cities like Los Angeles, Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn, basically New York City, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Minneapolis itself are having reports of,
The
both
entire
peaceful
world is starting to look
protests.
like South Detroit.
No, not quite, not yet. There's a mix of peaceful protest with a few bad eggs causing rioting. Luckily, in a lot of these places, riot police haven't had to be called. In Brooklyn, though, there is a known police officer who has been harmed. It was something involving the face. Someone threw something and it hit him in the head. Don't quite know. I witnessed it live, so that was fun.
That's like, I don't like that color.
But other than that, like, we also had the first private enterprise to enter into low orbit and then
Really?
beyond.
Yeah, SpaceX. I heard about
Yep.
that.
Yes. I know. I didn't get to see it live because I was doing yard work.
I saw
did-
it
I
live.
I saw it on Snapchat.
I was gonna watch it on YouTube or Twitch.
I didn't know it was happening, so I couldn't watch it live.
Well, it was planned to happen, I think, at 3, but I think that's when it launched. I don't know.
You guys
I
like
wasn't
the
paying attention.
painting I made?
I saw it for like a split second and I immediately looked away because I felt immediate shame. Yep, that's what I thought I saw. So,
Complete another disappointment.
but it's gonna be a twofer because it's the first private enterprise or private corporation to enter into low orbit. It's the first private enterprise to have man inside of one of their rockets and actually go into orbit, and it's probably going to be the first one to connect with the International Space Station. So
Yeah.
if everything goes to plan, so they're going to get to have fun talking with the Russians and Americans up there, if there are any up there.
Yeah, if
I can't remember if anybody is currently stationed there. I think there is, but I don't know.
they should be stationed all the time.
Yeah, they should be stationed. When people were like watching that, did anyone else have like flashbacks to the Challenger?
No.
No.
I watched a recap from another Twitch streamer, and basically the entire Twitch chat was Challenger whatever. I can't Challenger 7 or something like that. I can't remember the Challenger mission that failed, but it was like Challenger Monka W or something like that, and I found that humorous. But I wanted Bob and Doug to be fine.
Yep. You can't have a man by the name of Doug die in this world anymore.
I mean, well, there's a lot of people who worked with SpaceX were named Bob for some reason.
Elon Musk likes the name. What can we say?
It's short and simple. Makes it easy to write the paychecks.
Yes.
But at some point during like the speech Trump gave, I thought he was going to be like, and I'd like to announce the integration of SpaceX into the U.S. Space and Aeronautics division into NASA. I expected something major, and when like he said, "Oh, and thank you, Elon Musk," when the camera panned to Elon Musk, he just looked confused. He was like, "Oh God," he actually said my name because he said everybody but Musk and SpaceX before. Like he thanked everybody up to I think the leader of like the people who were like keeping like everything like civil in like the area surrounding the launch. So like he thanked a military personnel before he thanked Elon. I think I can't remember, but
So yeah,
it was very funny to watch.
We're just going on your word because we didn't watch it.
Yeah.
And for the first time in Twitch chat, when something that happens in America, they didn't immediately type in NA Omega Vol. So I mean, that was fun. Though when the Falcon 9 got into orbit and you could actually see like the curve of the Earth, there was a lot of K Kona fake. So
I see the flat earthers got in there.
Yeah, I want to see how the flat.
Can we discuss the flat earthers real quick?
Wait, have they said anything yet?
I don't think they have, but I kind of want to go to the flat Earth convention that happens, like, I think, North Carolina every year.
Wait, there's one in North
Yeah,
Carolina.
I don't know.
I don't remember the state
I could
that
say
takes
that
place in.
the flat Earth videos. They're gonna mention one thing, and that's when the part of the aircraft landed, like back on Earth. The fact that the video feed cut out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's kind of convenient," and then somebody else in chat was like, "Guys, you have a literal rocket slowing itself down as it approaches a unmanned ship that's being controlled or electronically. I think the camera feed is going to cut out at some point because it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Because one, it's in the middle of nowhere. Two, it has a very hot object blasting its load all over it. And that's just the camera was just like, I hear you, and I'm gonna go head out. It still sucks though because we got to see like the test rockets, like they landed, but no, the actual rocket itself, I think we didn't get to see land. Though I am looking forward to waking up tomorrow. It's seeing them meet up at the ISS. Because if they don't fuck it up, I hope Bob and Doug make it.
Yep.
In fact, I think around now they probably are manually controlling it at this point.
There's someone up there.
I have to admit, yeah, like, have you guys seen the inside of like the Falcon 9? That thing looks like it's out of like the 22nd century or something. It looks cool in there.
Nope, but now I'm gonna look it up.
I also want to look that up, but
it actually looks like top notch.
Oh, what's it called?
Like, the Falcon 9. Though one of the astronauts fumbled his words and he said the Falcon 19. And a lot of people in the Twitch chat were like, Falcon 19, Monka W. 19 hours, Monka W, and then it was because of COVID-19. That's why they were all being like that.
Yep.
But I mean, that's all I have to say. That's really all I've been focusing on for the past week, and that this all happened today. So,
yeah,
I've been in a bit of a different mental state right
talking
now.
about the first. We were supposed to launch it earlier this week. I think it was Wednesday. There was a tornado warning.
Wait, where?
Florida, where they were going to launch it the first time. They were going to send them to space. There was a tornado warning. There was a tornado warning, and there was like, maybe we shouldn't do this right now.
Shut it down. Gotta go. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! 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 Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Pepe laugh. Pepe laugh.
God, you watch so much Twitch.
I haven't actually been watching that much Twitch. I've been doing schoolwork, yard work, slave work.
I don't see a difference.
I mean, the difference is because I can say no for the yard work. It's just I don't dare do so because I know if I do, I'm gonna wake up with like bleach on my bed, and then like my mother like with a match setting me on fire.
Oh God!
I don't think I should keep that in.
I currently am still wearing my bleach covered clothes in my bed. So
Why?
Because I don't want to get undressed just to get redressed. Because then I'm already tired. Then my
Go
body's
take
gonna
a shower.
I don't want to. I'm gonna go to
Suck
sleep
the
with my
bleach out of your clothes so you don't have
My-
bleach in your clothes, and then you have it in your body, and then you can die.
my niece kept trying to do that.
Sorry, what?
My niece, yeah, she's a little baby. She isn't a year old yet. She's gonna be a year next month. And like, out of everyone in the house, she can only stand 4 people. The 2 of those people being her parents, my brother and his wife, my mother, and me. Those are the only 4 people who can really carry her without her crying. And I'm covered in bleach, or in diluted bleach, because it was all in water. And I'd been scrubbing, having a hose being sprayed every 5 seconds and hitting me with all of the bleach, like into my leg, which has a cut in it right now. So that stung like crap, but at least I know it's cleaned out at this point. And basically, she kept I walked her to her dad, and she just shoved her face into my shoulder, and she started making these sucking noises, and I was like, stop that. And she's a chill kid, so basically I just held her upside down as I walked towards her dad. No, she's extremely chill. If she likes you, she'll let you do she likes being dropped. As so long as you catch her.
Okay, I was about to say, so you're saying that she likes being dropped on her head?
No. She doesn't like being dropped while upside down. She hates that. If you do it while she's on her back, as she can see the ground, she likes that. But I mean, you guys have been on top of the news a lot more than I have for this week, so that's really all I can talk about.
We mainly just been playing video games.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, I really haven't.
Yeah, you've been doing yard work. Oh, I started
yeah,
exercising again.
You started exercising again?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
took me 2 weeks to get back into it.
2 weeks? I think you mean 2 months, buddy.
No, I started at the beginning of quarantine.
Oh, well. Oh, wait. Then
Before
how is it?
those 2 months.
Yeah, I was about to say. But I mean, the only parts that I've been noticeably caught up on is the Keemstar and H3H3 thing.
Oh yeah, about how.
But I don't even really care about that because it's already been overdone to hell. Even more so than Susie Lou and all of that.
Well,
Hell,
let's milk it for clicks.
No,
Wait, what happened?
I'd rather not.
Wait, Colin, you don't know about it?
No.
Well, Scott, just explain it to him because I'm starting to get a really
Okay,
bad.
I'm going to
headache.
explain it lightly to Colin. Well,
No, Scott, you can't do it lightly. You have to go all the way.
I had to go fully in detail. I didn't even watch any videos. I did watch videos on it. I watched Scarce's videos on it, but basically one day.
Watch the news, basically.
Yes. H3H3 decided to make a video called Content Nuke about Keemstar, and to which Keemstar replied, and with all these other things, and then one of Keemstar's sponsors, G Fuel, dropped him because of it.
No. You've
hold
already
on.
misunderstood. They didn't drop him.
Oh yeah,
They
he
drop
didn't.
him due to the video.
They
dropped
asked
him
him
due to the H3H3 fans
No. Go back.
doxing and bashing
Mm-hmm.
G Fuel employees, and it's basically set a deadly standard for what fans might do, to do to protect their creators,
Wait,
and
no,
not
hold-
even protect, just full blown ruin other creators, and it's not a very good precedent you want to have. It's as more, and as always, he gives the greatest answer. Moist Critical has stated it's setting a very, very bad, standard.
Yeah, it's
And
a bad standard.
And
So I'm just gonna pretend I was zoned in for all of that.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up.
god, Colin.
Okay. Basically, H3H3's fans did it bad. H3H3 did it bad. Keemstar, who we already knew did a lot of bads, apparently did more bad. Not
Dude,
that, like,
dude,
th-
I
this
can't
is
wait
one of
to
the
see that
situations.
boxing match.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
It's not gonna
KSI
happen.
versus Ricegum.
Apparently, KSI wants to box Jake Paul to end the whole boxing thing. So, I mean, hey, it might happen. Another boxing match.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
S. Yeah, but surely you guys have something to talk about. Like,
I have one topic, and you already know what it is.
okay, well,
Yes,
talk
about
about it.
how
It doesn't matter if
someone
I know
died
about
and
it.
a whole bunch of people decided
Yeah,
to light
yeah.
half of America on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already
Yeah.
talked about it. Well, elaborate more upon it. Like,
Okay,
I
so
don't really know that much about it.
shut the fuck up.
I'm asking Colin, you
So
dimwit.
so there's 4 white cops, right? They killed this guy, right? Named George Floyd. One of them is the guy who actually killed him got charged with 3rd-degree murder by he was kneeling on his neck for 8 minutes and 23 seconds, about 2 minutes after George was unresponsive, and this all happened because that someone reported him to have alleged forged money.
Yeah, and it wasn't alleged. He did actually have forged money. But what a lot of people are saying is that he might not have been aware that it was forged.
Yeah, he was trying to buy cigs with it.
Yeah, and like once the EMS got there and they said they basically just pronounced him dead on the scene. Like there was no way he was coming back. And what a lot of people are a lot of police analysts are saying is that what the officer did, I can't quite remember his name and I don't want to know his name. Nobody who did such a monstrous act should be remembered.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he had 19
Yeah,
he
we
had
still
19
remember Hitler.
he had 19 infractions to his name.
Scott, there are certain things that are exceptions.
To Jacob, the guy who killed George Floyd.
Yeah, I know he had multiple different He had plenty
19,
of infractions.
19, and
19.
only one was disciplined. And one of the other officers had 6. 5 of them were closed with no discipline, and one of them was still open.
It's just George Floyd. I don't understand what a lot of these violent protesters are trying to. They're trying to say down with police brutality, but instead of doing it the way Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted, they're doing it in the way of Malcolm X. So you guys do know who that is, right?
Who was that again?
Oh my God. Look him up while I go ask my mom a question. Go look him up, and talk about other things, and don't be completely silent like losers.
Okay, I'm not being silent. So Scott, Malcolm X was an American asylum minister and human rights activist who's a popular figure during the civil rights movement. He is best known for his staunch and controversial black racial advocacy and for his time spent as the vocal spokesperson of the Nation of Islam. And apparently he was in movies. Accomplishments.
I'm reading this and said that he wanted African Americans to be proud of their heritage and set up strong communities without the help of white Americans. But I doubt that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I doubt that is too.
Pulling up his biography.
I'm not even gonna try to try to pronounce his actual name.
I'm also not going to, because that seems way too hard. Yeah, we're doing exactly what Jacob said not to do. We're sitting
Okay.
here in silence. We have to think of something.
Okay. Yeah. So apparently, okay. So um um uh uh I'm not being silent currently. So yay.
One guy
Holla.
in China one day looked at a bat and said, pretty tasty," and decided to eat it. And after that, he died of a virus that came from Wuhan.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. We're talking about coronavirus again.
Yeah, I can.
God damn.
How long have we been recording so far?
I don't know because that whole thing has just popped off my screen since I opened up MS Paint.
Check it.
The recording's gonna be paused for a little bit, but
Go for 30 minutes.
okay, we're back on it.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet point.
You know what we should do before
Start a
starting?
Patreon.
No, before starting podcast, we could do that. But before starting podcast, we should have a 20-minute brainstorming session of topics.
We should. We definitely should. So we just don't go and wing it. Like we always do, because we're dumb.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. We just wing it.
Oh, I've been watching a podcast recently called PKA.
I've been watching Doctor. I've not been watching it. I've been listening to Dr. Phil's podcast.
Yeah, I probably should have said to listen to as well.
And you can't really watch a podcast.
I mean, you can watch a podcast, just it's awkward. Oh, I should say this. I finished watching What Exists of Black Clover.
I haven't even fucking touched that series.
It's a good series, like for the first 14 episodes. The first 14 are abysmal.
I kind of want to watch Infinite Stratus.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. And I should probably mention this right now for one person who is called Sean. Not the Sean we always bring up, different Sean. He's dumber. Who has been yelling at me to watch Evangelion.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? Tell him.
I mean, I've always said yes. I have been watching it. I'm on episode 11 or 12.
He's just got Infinite Stratus is basically an anime, right? But instead of instead of boy piloting mechs, it's just all girl piloting mechs, except for one guy, because he's the first male pilot in history to pilot an IS.
That's the show my friend Jacob was telling me about.
Yeah, Infinite Stratus. Yeah.
Yeah. I know 3 Jacobs, I think, that are a year younger than us. One is the one that's in the podcast, and 2 are entirely different. One's a massive weeb, and the other one I think is southern as all heck.
Technically, we're all Southern as well.
Yeah, but except for Jake. Jake is an exception. Because he moved here 2 years ago.
Jake is like a sheltered northerner.
He is.
Sean's a sheltered southerner.
Who lives in the suburbs.
So do I.
I don't.
You feel like the back roads.
I could walk to a farm.
So could I.
One's on my street.
I can walk to the gas station.
I can't.
I could walk to TGI Fridays.
I can walk to the capital of the United States.
So could I.
I probably should have. Okay, it could take me less than 10 minutes to walk to a farm.
It'll take me less than 10 minutes to walk to a farm.
Bet.
Scott, all I have to do, Scott, is go out my neighborhood, take a left at the end of it, take another left at the end of that road, and keep going down.
You gotta find a farm, go one direction, then turn right, then take another right, and then I'm at your house.
I mean, I doubt. Well, see, there's more. Yes, but no. Okay, if you take a right from my neighborhood, you gotta go straight, then you gotta take a right, then you gotta take a left, then you gotta take a right, then you gotta turn around, and you're at my house.
Got it. So I have to find out what the square root of 87 is.
What?
Yes.
No, but okay.
I hear Jacob faintly in the background.
Hey,
Hey.
Scott, is that you?
What?
I'm not Jacob.
Oh,
am,
hi, Zach.
I can get Jacob. Go, Scott.
Who's that?
That's Jacob's brother.
Wait, does Jacob not have like earbuds in?
I don't know. He probably doesn't.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
This is bad.
Oh, this is totally bad. Totally. Totally.
Should I make another masterpiece in MS Paint?
Yes.
Alright.
Make my face from memory.
What does he look like?
Make my face. Scott. You have a pic. Okay, Scott. You can literally just go to the channel logo, Scott.
I'm just gonna make another piece of art.
Yeah, if you guys haven't figured out that yet, that's me. That's Colin on the channel logo.
You haven't figured out yet that nobody cares really, because the only people who watch this are subscribers of Jake and people we know in real life. Actually, let me change that. Let me change that. We did recently get a new subscriber who I don't think has affiliation with Jake or we know in real life. I'm not going to say his username.
I'll go check.
Don't say his username. I will censor it.
I have to hold on. I have to switch channels. Switch account. That one. Was he what's it called?
Not
Did he
gonna say it.
Aha! I found him.
Just don't say it out loud and we should be fine. Season spots can't pick up on us.
He does not. He has no affiliation. He has no affiliation with Jake Carnelina.
Alright. It's an oddball. Okay, I want a pretty dark green for something else in this picture.
I'm just looking through his public
It's a good
his public playlist. It's just called Yes. You may tell
I hope the name of Sean's playlist.
He also has one named Nightmare Fuel.
For those listening, our friend Sean, his username on this is Shawnee McCloney, and he has a YouTube playlist called "This Is Why We Have Suicide."
Wait, is that actual his username on YouTube?
It's his username on everything, Colin. I think I should go on with that with a different brush. I do not mean to save that.
I got no channels. Yeah, no channels, Scott. Where is Jacob? This is getting awkward and like really fast.
Yeah, because we run out of things to talk about now. It's just me painting. God, it's just like me streaming all over again.
I'll go on Snapchat real quick. Let's see.
Now, I think this one might be the right part. Nope, that is the wrong brush entirely. God, it's so weird that you're limited to only a few brushes, and they're both oil, and the only ones that look nice are oil paint brushes. There's some happy little trees. God, it's like the Shadow Demon Forest that I'm painting right now.
Wait, are you trying to paint my face?
No, I'm trying to paint something entirely different.
What is on my Snapchat stories?
I can't wait to see the comment section for this video.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm looking up recent news.
Where they
Recent
just see a fucking image that I'm drawing.
breaking news, latest news and videos. Okay, so Miami moves up the curfew. An African American congresswoman gets pepper sprayed during protests in Ohio.
Yep, sounds accurate. I gotta make it a little bit thicker because I'm trying to paint an evergreen.
Apparently, someone's saying it's been 5 decades since 1968, and things are somehow worse.
Yep, that seems believable. Yeah. Correct.
Hey, I know the name of the cop that killed Floyd. Now, not gonna say it, but yeah.
Floyd, Pink Floyd.
No.
I probably should not be saying that.
Let's go to this article.
Oh God, this is the worst art I've ever made. So you know how you told me to make your face by memory? I'm trying to make a Bob Ross painting by memory.
Oh.
Oh my God! And I still have to draw a log cabin.
Let's see.
If anyone's willing to give me painting lessons for MS Paint, that would be actually acceptable.
Let's see what other stories I have. The world's new COVID-19 epicenter could be worse. Let's
Oh my God, we're going back to COVID.
Yeah, apparently
Little tiny dick trees. I gotta admit, the lake I drew came out pretty nice.
In Latin America, there were about 1 million confirmed cases and nearly 50,000 deaths. Ooh.
Sounds
Just looked like in Central America.
Man, you can't get anything in Detroit. So, Colin, how's the game? Is it gunshots or fireworks?
It's fireworks currently.
Alright. Pretty sure if I lived in the city, it'd be... Is it gunshots or a flamethrower? Or Molotovs? God, that is such a bad tree.
Okay, U.S.'s only private island available for buyouts starting at $250,000. Wait, what? What?
Just
Okay, that's
People, I am not a world-class painter, so do not criticize me as much as I know you are. I can see the comments now. First, can't even make a podcast, then can't even draw. SMH from my head.
So Scott, one of the articles is how Karen became a meme and what real life Karens think about it.
Of course they're offended, they're Karens. Oh, I should just abandon this right now, but no. I started it, I can finish it.
Okay, so you wanna know what CNN's definition of a Karen is?
Sure.
Okay, a Karen is generally defined as someone who throws a tantrum throws a temper tantrum at a Starbucks, who asks to speak to the manager over the slightest inconvenience, who uses tears to get what she wants. It's also someone who calls the police on black people for, say, asking that they leash their dog in Central Park. What?
I'm not even gonna go into black. You know what? I'm just going to keep it that way. Chad, how's the art? Oh, my attempt at the Windows XP background was better than this.
A 5-month-old Brazilian baby survives coronavirus after 32 days in a coma.
Poggers, poggers, poggers.
Uh,
I'm gonna look for a news story myself. Oh, I read that. I read that thing so wrong in my head. PewDiePie changes Minecraft series future after fan disappointment. I would read this, but I am not in the mood to get into PewDiePie because that's too controversial with my fans. Yo, can we get news on part 6, Stone Ocean?
what?
I'm not even going to explain what Stone Ocean is. Because those who know what Stone Ocean is, know what Stone Ocean is. And I can tell there's going to be one person in the comment section saying, "Is that a JoJo's reference?" Yes. Yes, it is. And I hate you.
What's a JoJo reference?
Yes.
So there's a 100-year-old man who's walking 100 miles to raise money for coronavirus relief.
That is a saint. He's amongst the great men. Another one of those great men is the guy who was handing out marijuana to people on Christmas in Florida.
I hope you both rot in hell.
Wait, why?
Wait, what?
Okay, so did you guys figure out who Malcolm X is?
Not really. There's not much on him.
No.
Okay, you're lying through your fucking teeth.
Okay, so I figured out.
Was he the one? Is he the guy who like wanted all those riots in LA to happen?
No. Shut up.
The riots that never happened thanks to MLK.
Yeah. I was gonna say that he was the guy who said that the whites were actively like going against giving rights to African Americans, which they were, but
He was just not a very nice guy. Oh, also, sorry for taking so long to get back. My mother tricked me into doing more yard work.
What? How?
It's 9:30, Jacob.
Remember what I mean by yard work? I mean I was on the porch having to do stuff.
That's right.
So it's really porch work.
Shut up.
Okay, so
I'm
to the viewers who don't know Colin that much, this is what Colin does. He takes everything so literally to the point that we want to kill him in his sleep. And sometimes
yes, Scott,
I hope
and
I
you
do.
take up all the oxygen that we don't have a chance if we were ever locked in a room with you.
I would
We would
say,
be.
okay, 100 subscribers, I'll show a picture of my nose.
What? What?
I'll just show it. I'll just show it like anyways. I mean, I think I have a couple pictures of it actually.
I have the editing job.
Okay, so let's go find
Okay.
all my
We
pictures
all.
of noses.
Okay, Scott. We all have the login to the channel. We can all make a post about it.
He is right. He is right. Scott, you've been this. I want you to sit down right here. We're gonna cast you for this new movie. Get on the couch. We need you on the couch right now.
Oh
Wait,
no.
Make yourself comfortable.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Scott right now. I need him on the couch.
Jacob, why are you outside my house?
No reason.
Yeah, don't ask.
Am I out there to commit any nefarious act? Well, this answers any questions that
I'll
you
charge
have.
you without my shirt on again.
No, well, Scott, you charged at me with your shirt on, and then you took it off, which made me very uncomfortable.
You got a problem with that?
In fact,
the
Scott,
middle
you're
of
probably
night,
gonna have to edit this.
Yeah,
edit this out.
Hey, you started this out.
Yeah, edit this next part out, Scott, because this is basically what I saw.
It's just Scott. How long have we been recording? Has it been like an hour so far?
I think it's been recording for as long as it's needed to. I still have yet to actually edit any photos of Scott because every time I look at his emaciated arms, I immediately grow sickened. Because good God, my man.
He's got long
Those
arms.
arms do not match the rest of your body.
Oh yeah, no, they do not.
And
the legs are fine.
No,
like,
one of his legs is longer than the other.
Oh my God! Wait, I didn't notice that. Wait, Scott, is this true?
Yes, only slightly.
Only How is one of your legs longer than the other?
I don't know.
I actually, is that why you walk a little bit funny?
Yes, that's the entire reason I walk.
Actually,
a little bit funny.
I can't make fun of you for walking funny, telling how weird I walk. No, but okay. You want to know the real reason why I walk like that?
Sure.
I'd explained this to recently to my brother's wife. My sister-in-law. I'll just start saying that. My sister-in-law. It's basically if I don't walk like that, you'll know the exact area of where I am in the house because my footsteps are so heavy. So basically, I negate that by just being super fucking quiet. So basically, you'll know how tired I am based on if you can hear me moving throughout the house. Because if I'm really tired, you'll hear me. If you can't hear me, that means I'm wide fucking awake stalking somebody.
I just went to the group chat. Oh, there's my beautiful painting.
Painting?
That's like me. If I'm on my stairs, like, if I want to be heard, I'll just get on my stairs. If not, I can actually be
dude,
on my stairs.
Scott, I'd like to commission a new painting. I want you to do Moo Meadows from Mario Kart. But I want one of the racers to be this. That needs to be one of the racers. Where's I want these two fellows to also be one of the some of the racers. And I want one last racer, and
it's not me. You're weird.
I want it to be OSHA, but I want it to be this OSHA. And I want his torso to be seen. His torso along.
Oh no, Scott, you have to make the steering wheel.
Yes, don't show the head. Just have the OSHA, the clipboard, and the gay vest. That's all I want.
No, make the steering wheel comically
And you
big.
could also add in the Chad Gamer that I sent earlier on. And if I really want to remove this deaf person, this Jake fellow. Why do I still see his stupid fucking face?
I'm keeping that in.
I want him gone. He needs to leave.
He's not one
It's
of
either
us.
that or I'm gonna ring him up and start screaming at him.
Do it. Ring him up.
That's it. He's getting wrong. And then I'm going to hang his body from the rafters.
Oh God!
Like a Southern person does to a Mexican.
Wait a minute.
Edit this part out.
That's it. I'm about to go full on racial prejudice Malcolm X on this motherfucker.
No.
Yeah, I'm only hearing a couple no's.
That's it. I'm drinking the oil.
That's it. That's it. I'm messaging him on Xbox. I'm going to start texting.
That's it. I'm drinking the slide cum.
Why am I
being called?
He's here.
Oh shit. Hey, you fucker.
Can't
You've
even
ruined
hear
it.
you guys.
You
No.
ruined the joke. The joke was that you wouldn't arrive. Oh my god. That's it. Okay. I want him gone. Execute him, Scott. I want him gone.
Oh my god.
Get the tree. Boys, I got the rope. Scott,
Oh
get
my
the tree. We're about to lynch him.
You guys spam called me.
I didn't.
Okay, correction.
That would be Jacob.
I spam called you. And by spam, I mean I called you once and then I did it a second time. I'm actually surprised you answered the second time.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm like, do they want me to join?
No.
No, we don't.
Once you... Oh, he's gone.
You're gonna have to edit all this out.
No, I'm leaving it in.
Oh my god.
Just
no.
to cater the musical dragon with a special appearance of the previous guest, Jake.
That is, as you have been informed, the previous guest, Jake. Also.
Yeah, sorry, I just needed to leave a mark for editing.
Yes, a mark for editing, yes. And of course.
So I know where to cut.
So, okay, I see. You're going to cut me off, just like Obama cut off the trade tonight, like in the Middle East.
I'm keeping that in.
The Clinton Foundation is known for its hit job.
Yo, can I say this right now? Screw Bill Clinton, and I don't want Hillary Clinton as my president. I supported Donald Trump only because the other person was Hillary.
I only supported Donald Trump because I didn't want a woman president. That's right, I said it, and we all know it's true.
I only supported Noam because I didn't fucking care.
So for some reason, I think my Xbox updated itself. Because now every time I hit the Xbox, like the
Oh
Xbox
yeah, no, that's actual AIDS.
It looks wrong.
It's actual AIDS.
It is wrong.
It's actually
yeah. Go customize your tabs.
Why did it do this? The other tab, I don't want to customize my tabs.
You're gonna get used to it.
No, I'm gonna sit here and continue to complain about it. Of course, I'm gonna get used to it, Scott.
Oh my god, he's liberal.
That's it. I actually. Why? Who thought of this? Like, it was totally Jake. Jake did this. Why did they make the Xbox Home all the way on the left, and then make it impossible for you to immediately go to your profile and system? Are they retarded?
It's Microsoft. Yes. You're Bill Gates. You should know this.
Oh my god. I can't do that. I can't just. What do I go under? Ease of access. Let's see. Narrator, magnifier, closed captioning, high contrast, audio, game.
Are you trying to customize it?
I'm trying to customize it. That's exactly what I'm.
You go to your profile, then you go down and customize guide tabs.
You buy some marijuana and you just start smoking it.
I hate Obama. He did this.
No, but
okay.
What I hate about it is that
thanks, Obama.
Different tab. The clubs and people are different tab. Yeah. like settings and profiles from tab. I don't like how they condense that at all.
I don't like that they don't have settings under its own tab.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Shut up, Scott. I didn't even look at my screen. I knew exactly who did it.
Shut it. Oh my god, that scared me. What do you mean?
How
That was clearly Colin. That was clearly Colin.
That was not
I don't even
Colin.
have an air horn.
Or do I?
I hate you.
That's
Okay,
what
boys,
everyone
well,
says.
I just got Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's fun. That's what I went to go ask my mother.
Oh, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna have to cut that, you dumbass.
I'm not complaining.
I think I made
Wow.
God, we should really end the episode soon.
Wow. Okay. Racist. Wow. Okay. That's kind of a weird.
We've been
shot in
going
my-
on for over an hour, Jacob.
Oh well, yeah, I can see that. An hour and 36 minutes. I don't find the joke funny, which means that the joke shouldn't be stated anymore, due to my own preferences. I think this was a very successful podcast. Luckily, though, our fans are all brain dead. Children who don't know how to think for themselves. So if I tell them go vote for Joe Mama in the next presidential election, they won't understand what I'm saying, and they'll think I'm talking about Joe Biden, which, well, instead of Joe Biden's funny favorite thing to do isn't Joe Mama, it's Joe Kids. You see, the joke there is he touches kids.
Yeah, I got the joke. I think everyone did.
Well, remember what I said. The fans of the podcast are brain dead. So, and I mean, if I see those people that follow Jake onto the thing complaining that I'm calling them brain dead,
I think the only real
just
fan we
prove
have is Rhett.
my point still stands, though. I've met Rhett, I think, twice now, and actually said something to him. Both times he spoke to me in his native language of Arabic. At least I think that's his native language, because I don't understand a single word he says. It's not that his English is bad. It's just I don't care enough.
Zach can't speak Arabic.
Wait, what?
He can't speak Arabic.
I mean, then what the hell is he saying? It's not English. I mean,
what?
Si, senor.
That was not French.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo bien, ¿y tú?
Muy mal.
Very bad. Okay, cool.
Oh God, ich spreche Deutsch.
Scott, we both know that's the only phrase you know in German, despite taking German.
9.
Okay, you got me there.
Count to 20 in German unless you don't know German.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You can't say that about the Jews, Scott.
I skipped 11. Elf is 11, then it's Wolf, then it's 30, then it's 40, then it's 50, then it's 60, then it's 70, then it's 80, then it's 90, and it's 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You confuse me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I accidentally joined on my phone. Let me get back in. Oh no, boys. I'm locked out. Quick, we go in here. Hope to God no one joins.
Oh,
All right,
well,
that
neither
took me
did
a
I,
hot
but I
minute to
can-
back in. Are we
Oh
done
my
speaking
God, it's the
Spanish?
second coming of Jesus Christ. What the hell?
This is why I accidentally joined.
Oh no. I can't be. I can't.
Did he just leave? The
Oh god, my
Jacob.
connection.
He can't leave me. He can't leave us. You cannot leave here. Colin, can you hear him?
Nope.
His mic is lighting up.
Yeah. Can't hear him though.
Jacob, if you're there, what's 87?
No!
I think he might have broken his mic. Colin, why are you playing Rocket League?
Because why not?
Next podcast, next thing you know, the next podcast, I'm just gonna be playing Rally 4.
Ooh, boom! Got shot
Okay,
on goal.
Jacob's mic's not working. It's time
Yeah.
to end the podcast.
It's time to end the podcast. Are we going to an Xbox party?
Yeah, I guess why not?